Well, well. Okay, nice. I appear to be streaming. Oh. An impromptu stream, which perhaps nobody will see. Unless I post it later on YouTube. Which I can do because I hit record before I started streaming, not after. Yeah. So that's an important lesson learned. Today I'm drawing. I was commissioned to create some art for a what do you call it? Dungeons? No, not Dungeons and Dragons. Call of Cthulhu adventure that somebody is writing, and it will be post-apocalyptic. So it's mixing post-apocalyptic. It will be mixing two of my favorite genres. It looks like, no, I don't know why. Like, it seems like I'm streaming my entire page. Streamlabs OBS is telling me I am, but when I look at my Twitch, it's only showing part of the screen. Oh no, there we go. It's okay. Only showing. Perfect. Maybe I will quickly post this link on my Facebook. If anyone happens to be poking around, they can come and join the party. Stand by. Clown control to Major Tom. Oh, now I gotta type. Dear Facebook, I am currently streaming drawing. Period. Link in comments. Because, as we know, if you put a link in Facebook in your post, it is going to bury that. It's going to bury it so deep because Facebook wants you to pay money to them to promote your posts. So, all right, let's get to drawing. This is what we came here to do. You can see my template here as I discussed with the client. I'm going to do 8 quarter-page drawings, portrait drawings. I guess they saw something. I guess they stumbled across, what was it? Where did they say they saw my artwork? I think it was in one of the Facebook groups, concept art probably. And then they visited my website, and then they reached out to me and said, I want to hire you, if you're available, to do some artwork for my game. So the first one we're doing is Elder Hill. I don't, so as you can see, this is a quarter page, and it's going to be 300 DPI. I've got my settings, right? The settings are correct. It's always good to check before you start drawing. Image size, 300 DPI. Yep, perfect. So this is my template, and I'm going to change it. I'm going to save it as the character name, Elder Hill. Elder Hill. The description: Elder Hill, a decrepit old man who lives in a garbage dump, long since driven insane by the world. Again, I'll make a note of that. I'm going to make a note of that. Insane. Insane. Because he's going to have that wild look in his eyes. By the world which he now finds himself, he is nonetheless a beloved leader in the community that lives alongside him. Err on the side of sick and dying. Okay. Don't need this anymore. This margin I will keep because I'm probably going to extend the borders of my image while I screw around. In fact, let's do that right now. Let's make another. Let's put the margins here so I don't lose track of my composition. Composition and dance. and dance. Did anyone show up to my to my oh, I got my to my streamy stream? Yes, there are people here. Hello people. Welcome. Okay. Oh, god damn it, Photoshop. I've been using this for years and I still fuck up. So this is the general. Let's do some thumbnails, shall we? I think the answer to that is yes. Thumbnails are always good. Let's do a couple to start is fine. So this is Old Man. Hello, Old Man. I have some references here. I won't pull it into the window quite yet because I don't want to look at them before I get an idea of... What's my brush here? What brush am I using? This is Kyle's Ultimate Charcoal Pencil. I guess that's fine. So he's decrepit. So he's going to be in bed. Let's make it big so you can see it. Let's make the pen brush a little bit smaller. You know what? I am going to change. I'm going to change my brush. You probably can't see a difference, but it draws a little cleaner. Okay, so we want a head, and we're going to have him leaning up in bed. So maybe we see a pillow here. He's crazy, so maybe he's going to be looking directly at the camera. He's going to have a beard because he's an old man. Oh, I got the wild eyes. Big old hook nose. This is all going to change, but I'm just trying to get an idea. He's got the bags. I'm a crazy man. Maybe a really long beard. And this is post-apocalyptic, so I don't know. I didn't talk to this guy beforehand about how Mad Max we want to make it. Is there going to be like piercings? And it's because it's also Call of Cthulhu, so I don't know how much realism he's going for. But should he be wearing? Should he have scars? Should he have piercings? Should he have what do you call it? sports gear armor on? He's looking too animated. But so I want to have him. I want to get his hand in here, probably holding a cane of some kind. Post-apocalyptic cane. What is that made out of? I don't know. He's gonna have the old man knuckles. I'm an old man. This is looking very flattish, but not bad for a start. Hi, it's me, crazy old man. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try... Let's try more deadish. It's nice to have a pillow in the post-apocalypse, isn't it though? More looking downish. I think he's looking too close to camera. Too close to camera. Now, since I've been in storyboarding for so many years, I'm using a lot of film terminology as I draw. Like saying to camera instead of to the viewer. What? Oh, it's saying I'm offline. That's annoying. Did my internet go out? I'm back. I don't know if I actually went offline or not. Maybe it should like really be scraggly. Like, I don't know if there's radiation in this post-apocalyptic world, but maybe he's got like mangy parts. Maybe he's got like just a patch of hair up here. I like that. And like a million wrinkles. But we can do wrinkles or something you do later. I need to get, this is I always get distracted by the minutia. I need to get the composition first. Oh, that's like totally a Magnola shoulder. It's just like he's just got he's all neck, and then his shoulder starts like down here. That's fine though. Ain't nothing wrong with copying Magnola. Mike Magnola, that is, of Hellboy fame. Let's zoom this up a bit. Let's get closer. Let's bring that camera right in. We don't want to waste too much space above him. That's showing nothing. And Knuckles a little closer to the viewer. How do you hold a cane? Do you hold it this way? Or do you hold it that way? That looks weird. Okay, so I guess it's this way. Does it matter? I don't know. Anyway, I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong! This looks like he's leaning over to whisper a secret. Let me tell you about the Yog Sothoth. It was the worst accident I ever seen. Old men gotta have big ears. If my dad has taught me anything, maybe give him oh, and the wild eyebrows. That's the wild bushy eyebrows. Always important. He's like almost like an old wizard now. And he's just wearing, I don't know, he's wearing like an old shirt. And the beard is just like all over the place. I'm frumpy. That's not the right word. Okay. That's going somewhere. In it? Bony old behind. How much anatomy do I want to show? Of the old arm here. I got triceps for days. And then I guess, I don't know. Maybe he's not wearing any clothes. Maybe we can see his nipples and his ribs. His sickly ribs. Oh, and my xiphoid process, which is apparently a bump. I got a bumpy xiphoid process. Here's my navel. Here's my stomach wrinkles. Maybe a little bit of other ear over there. Okay. I think that's something. I think that is a good starting point. Let's get rid of all the pink. We're not going to use any of that. And let's get him the correct. I think that's kind of okay, but I'll need to use my reference now. It's time to look at the reference photos. Here's a guy with a cane. Let's bring that in. That's useful. Rasterize that layer. Agree? I think so. He's leaning forward, which makes him look less sexy, and more like he's about to get up to go to the bathroom. This is kind of here's an old. I like this one a lot. He's ringing the bell. Let's flop that. We can flop this. Transform. Flip horizontal. He's looking in the other direction. And he's in an old chair. Oh, I didn't rasterize it. Old chairs might be the way to go. I don't think we need to see anything below here. See, the problem is I got to get in closer because it's got to be a vertical format, not a horizontal format. But we'll keep this over here. See, this is the part where I need more room for the reference. What else do we got? I need a guy with a big scraggly beard, which I have. here. Hello, friend. Is there a chance the track would bend? Not on your life, my Hindu friend. Okay. I like that this guy's skinny. I like that I can see his... Whoops. I like that I can see his ribs. Yeah, I don't know if I want to... See, the problem I'm having right now is... Where's my drawing layer? Let's make that blue. There's all this empty space. Oops. There's all this unused space up here. Which, am I going to be okay with that, or am I not going to be okay with that? Well, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so this guy. Everyone's facing the wrong direction. Let's flop him. Flop, another term that's used in animation. To flop something is to flip it horizontally. So we'll keep him here. Let's really maximize our canvas space, shall we? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. No, I don't want that. I want the... Fuck you. Okay. Boo. I just want to make my canvas bigger. Maybe I do it this way. No, I still keep. There we go. There we go. Okay, how's that looking? Ooh, I'm really having trouble. Oh, and I just undid what I wanted to do. Awesome. There we go. Okay, this is what I want. More real estate. Okay, where's my guy? There he is. 3 little men. Thinking. Do I need to look at any more references? Oh yeah, this was one that I really liked. This is actually a lady. And I really liked her face. I think that's great. And her hands. She does not look like she is long for this world either. But I'm sure she's a wonderful person. I need to rasterize that layer. She's in... Oh, could he be in like an old wheelchair? Maybe he's in an old wheelchair. Post-apocalyptic wheelchairs are cool, right? I think so. Again, let's flop this fine lady. And if I didn't tell you it was a lady, would you think it was an old man? Because I think that might be true. I think that might be true. Okay. So now we have more of a reference. I think the only thing I need from the first guy, where is he? Where are you, first guy? Is his cane hand. I don't think I need anything else. I'm not going to put this guy in his pajamas. Post-apocalyptic pajamas. So, deleted. And save that for later. Just actually really need just this part. But again, that's for later. We don't need to worry about that now. Okay. Okay. Let's get my frame back. Actually, let's put it more in the middle. No. This is exciting, isn't it? So I know my basic. I think I know my basic composition now. I need another layer. I'm going to make this nice, just barely visible, so I can kind of sort of copy it over it. It's not going to be my blue layer anymore. This is going to be my blue layer now. And I'm going to start my rough. I'm going to start my rough. Let's just dig in. Insane. Hello. Oh, why is it not? Why am I not getting a? There we are. Let's lean into this old lady face. I like her gaunt eyes. This is already looking. It's kind of insane. It's a bit on the insane. Again, I just give him this. Leave the rest bald except for where the beard comes in. Let's get a little closer in. And let's get you closer up. Put you on top. Ooh. The bony. I need the I feel like I do need the big bushy eyebrows though. But again, this is just the rough, so I got kind of a confused about the world look. Staring into the middle distance. And just blackness underneath those brows. One of the things that this my client liked was the old pencil drawings that I did back in the old days of my freelance illustration. So, although it doesn't look like it right now, I'm going to try to make the final. I've been experimenting with some brushes. Some of these fine brushes from that place where I bought the brushes, whose name I can't remember right now. Yeah, I can't remember, sorry. Little eyes. Oh my god, I'm like skeletal. That's kind of creepy, isn't it? I think so. A big Gandalf nose? I don't know. I don't know if I should. Maybe like a. What's that guy? What's that old actor? W.C. Fields. Yes! With his big red bulbous nose. I forget the name of that condition. When you've got the big bulbous nose. Seems a lot of British actors have it. Okay, so I like how there's a lot of space between the top of the nose, or the bottom of the nose and the top of the lip. So let's see what we can do with that. While still, maybe it's maybe the beard is so spotty. Yes, let me try something here. You know what? This. I'm gonna get rid of that. It's interfering. Like, it looks like this lady's got like wrinkles on her nostril. Just something you don't see very often. It's probably just trick of the light. Let's gouge in these wrinkles. And double bags are always good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The old crow's feet. So what I was thinking, is this like comically too much space between the nose and the lip? Well, I guess we'll find out. Her mouth is closed. Should his mouth be open so we can see the teeth that he's missing? Maybe. And then maybe we start the facial hair here. I guess if I'm committing to this, hello, summer evening. guess if I'm committing to this lady's face, then I have to commit to the light source direction, which is kind of interesting. It looks like it's coming from behind and to the right, like this. This is a sun or a light bulb. Zzz. We'll just keep that there so I don't lose track of things. But it's pretty, it looks like it's fairly even light on her face, but you can really see it on her clothes. And I do want to get that giant old man ear in. So this part will be bald. Maybe some mange, some mangy spots, but generally bald. It's kind of cool. And let's get a big old ear over there. Shall we then? I think that's... Let's start with that and see how it goes. Maybe it can even be bigger. Maybe. Maybe. Do we take a chunk out of it? Because he's battle weary. Give a little more character? Sure. It's kind of looking comic bookish. But that's the way the ball bounces. That's the way the stylus draws. And that looks like a character, doesn't it? I feel like it does. Where's my beard guy? Oh, beard guy, where are you? That's old woodcut guy. It's nothing apparently. Don't need that anymore. Where is he? There he is. Finding layers. Move up to... Okay. Let's zoom out. I don't need any of this business. I just want to look at that mighty beard. It's a pretty good beard. It's I feel like it's too, it might be too groomed. But let's give it a go. Right? Like that, it's got like it's kind of dark around the chin. Make that brush a little bit wider. And that is a big mustache. That is a wily mustache. And then I don't know. Sallow. That's the vibe I'm getting from these cheeks. Sallow. No. Not too shab. Not too shabful. Okay, so beard. How low can we go? Just kind of resting. Accentuate. I like how this lady's hoodie goes down here and then pops up there. Can make the beard kind of do that. Again, I still feel like this guy should not be wearing clothes, but the beard is going to cover everything anyway, so it doesn't matter. Should he have like a snack wrapper stuck in his beard? Now you're in the way, lady. Maybe. I feel like I made. Okay, looking. Let's take a look. Looking at this composition. Yeah, it kind of works. Still. He stapled a live possum to his chin. That's right. It's not a beard at all. It's a sloth, as the British say. Maybe it's more like here. This is my bone. This is my muscle. My clavicle would be under my beard somewhere. Something like that. Mr. Nipple. And then, of course, this would all be dark. Freehand, baby. That's how we do it. Knuckles. Hello, Knuckles. Knuckle number 3, then maybe we do the old, yes, right. And we can see he's got a really long finger here. And then I still haven't decided what to make the cane. Is it a normal cane, or is it like some kind of weird post-apocalyptic cane? But let's not worry about that right now. Maybe it's a tire iron. Maybe it's a tire iron. What is a tire? I've never drawn a tire iron before. I'm going to Google it quickly to make sure I'm not. Right, it does have that thing at the end. Where it goes like. A tire iron for a cane. Who ever heard of such a thing? And then it goes like. This feels like it's too thick for a tire iron, but I don't know. And then it goes like that. It's an idea. It's a concept. And then he's got his thumb here. You can see. I'm going to have to work on these knuckles to make them really bony. But this is the gist. I'm an old man and I'm okay. I feel like his neck, he's got too much muscles here. That's a little better. And then, I don't know, do we need to really do... Oh, was he doing a wheelchair? Did I decide that? I just started instinctively drawing a pillow. Where's the wheelchair? Did I get rid of the wheelchair? No, the lady's in the wheelchair. So I don't know if we would even... Oops. Would we even... Oh, excuse me, burping. Would we even see the wheelchair? Oh, I could cheat it. I could cheat the wheelchair in. Like around here. But I don't know if you'd be able to tell if it was a wheelchair if I did that. Or I just make the frame, I just make it wider. That would be, yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? What if I twisted it up? Would that help? I might just cheat because who's gonna know or care? Well, I mean, everyone who watches this video will know. But let's see what happens. Let's draw it on a different layer, so if I need to move it around, I can. And let's even choose a color, a different color. This will be my violet layer, I guess. Layer. And then I might, if I'm gonna go wheelchair, which I think I am. I don't think this is the kind of wheelchair I'm gonna use. I think I'm gonna use like an old, like 50-year-old, you know, those old, like an old sanitarium wheelchair, like an old dentist. I don't know. Like I'll know when I see it. But this is not it. But I'm just putting it in for now so I can. You're not going to move around for me, are you? There you are. I mean, sure. I mean, what if we, where is it? What if we just put the frame more like that? That should be fine. I think that should be fine. I think that should be totally fine. I just wish there was more. You know what? Maybe he's got a pillow and a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? Are you with me, people? It's just like an old stack of newspapers using for a pillow. I don't know. But now I want to find antique wheelchair. Antique wheelchair. I have okay, so it's 12 o'clock now. I am going to be on an art panel for CamCon, the Kamloops Gaming Convention, at 2:30. So I still have time. I'm Googling antique wheelchairs and I'm seeing some great stuff. Let me see what I want to use here. That one's pretty good. I'm going to copy it and see if I can paste it right in here. Without, there it is. It's huge. I feel like it. A lot of the antique wheelchairs just look like old rattan chairs with wheels. They don't look like proper wheelchairs, you know? Flip it. Flip the bitch. Where are you? Transform. Flip horizontal. Does this make sense? The angle is going to have to change. Probably. I think. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't have to change. But you don't get the cool handle. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. This is a tough call. Because now it doesn't really look like a wheelchair without the handle on the back. The gripper. Now it just looks like some old chair. Which is not what I... Maybe I just split the difference. Anyway, I'll come back to that. Let me take a look at another old wheelchair. See if I can find one with the... No, all the antique wheelchairs. Oh, there's one. Oh, I see. Yeah, they kind of just look chairs, though. They just kind of look like chairs. They're just like wicker chairs with a handle on the back and wheels, obviously. But I'll grab this for now, and so I have it. So if I want to use it later, I can. Here's another wheelchair. Let's flip the bitch. Rasterize. Oh, it's already rasterized. And I like the texture in the back too, but I can do that easily. I need the biggest seed bale you've got. No, that's too big. If he was sitting in a wheelchair. I do like the high back, actually. I do like the high back. Give him a little bit of head support, because he's an old sick man, right? Anyway, let's finish this beard. I feel like we're pretty close. Do I need to look at that beard man again? Where's the beard man? Beard man. Sure. Sure, I'll look at the beard man. What are people saying in the Twitch? Halligan bar cane would also be cool. Yes, true. Perfect angle, though. You can add a handle. Yeah, I might just cheat. Because again, maybe it's a jury rigged or jerry rigged post-apocalyptic wheelchair. Jury rigged or jerry rigged? I think they actually mean two different things. Okay. How far down does this beard want to go? The beard that has a mind of its own. I have the wrong color selected. Here we go. I think the beard, you know, I'm always hesitant to cover a nipple, even with the beard. But maybe that's a call for the client. So, and then curling up at the bottom a bit. Let's use a bigger brush. Let's make it 20. It's getting darker. I mean, yeah. Here's the question. Do I draw his left shoulder in like that? Or does that make him look too healthy? And should we assume that it's back, like it's being covered by his beard here? You know what? I'm going to do what this guy's doing. Our Hindu friend. And let's put his arm up. I just need to draw a little bit of anatomy underneath here so I don't get lost. That's not the color I wanted. Shoulder. Chin. Clavicle. This would be his navel would be here somewhere maybe. And then his neck. When I draw him like this, he looks really healthy. Yeah, so then maybe this other nipple would be here. Ribs, xiphoid process, or process, I don't know. And yeah. And then where is his arm going? Does that kind of... you know? Because, yeah, I don't know. It's tricky. It's tricky! Or with the arm out like the ref. Yes, summer evening. As you can see, that's what I ended up going for. Great minds thick alike. I'm gonna undo all this. And I'll draw the arm first and come back to the beard. Bony. Sometimes I feel I've got to get away. I like how wrinkly his arm is. Let me increase the opacity so you can see. Although, like the way that his skin, he's got too much skin. It's a weird noise coming from outside. How long have I been streaming? 45 minutes. Oh no. 45 minutes. Wrong color again. Dummy. Dum. And then where does the beard go? Maybe the beard goes here. And then... Oh, Photoshop, you rascal. Making me draw when I want to erase. Sometimes it does that, as I mentioned the last time I streamed. Sometimes, when I flip my stylus over to the eraser side, Photoshop doesn't erase. Oh, I'm going to have to finesse this beard a bit. I am. And then maybe he has a cover. Okay, let's get rid of you. Can I move you over more towards? I want you to be in the middle more. Be in the middle more. Stop it. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to save our work before thunder and lightning. Very, very frightening. Okay, so he's going to have some ribs here, I'm pretty sure. This is all going to be mostly dark. And then he'll have, I'll put in some kind of a cover here. Some kind of a cover here. I feel like we're pretty close to say this is the rough, to give this to the client. Oh my God. Wahapa. To give this to the client and say, here's the rough. What do you think? If this was the border here, which it is, does that work for you? And then, but I do want to experiment. Before I go, I do want to experiment with that wheelchair. Summer evening. I've been trying to learn Procreate, and the Apple Pen sometimes decides to just swap between erase brush, because the button that swaps them is right where you rest your finger on the stylus. Yes, that's something I had to get to when I went. When I moved to a Cintiq. It took me a while to not accidentally press the little button on the stylus, which I don't even know what it does anymore. It's been so long since I pressed it. What happens if I press it? I'm scared to now. Oh, it brings up, there you go. It brings up the brush panel. I don't need that. Go away. I guess that could be handy though. Okay, so I was looking at this. I'm just going to do a bit of the old Tracy trace. Nope. On this here. We're going to have to remember our light source though, although it kind of looks like it's the same. So that ain't too bad. So then what if it's difficult though. Friends, it's difficult. It just looks like a chair. So if I might have to go back to my original one. Or cheat it even more than it's already cheated. Let's undo all these lines. Undo, 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 undo. Let's move it around a little bit more, see if I can get something. Now, let's see if I put the chair there. Again, it kind of works. It looks like he's leaning over towards you to tell you a secret a bit more. That might work. That might work. That might be fine. I kind of like it. Okay, let's do it. In this case, there's no actual button. It's hidden inside the stylus. Oh, I don't understand. Interesting. Okay, once again, I will flip to another color and another layer. My dude is done. I feel like this dude is done for the time being. It's enough to show the client and say, is this, what do you want changed? But I will do a second version of this chair. And if I want to apocalypse up the chair, adding something to it, that's an option. We can see the little, again, just a bit of cheating. Let's show the hand grip on that. And don't know what kind of background he wants. Here's the option. The option is, for the background, put in a texture, make it look like a real background, or just not have a background, which is what I usually would do back in the day when I was drawing monster illustrations for D&D. I would just not put in a background because that was just the way you did it back then. I guess that's all of the wheelchair that you need to see. Let's get rid of my reference. And then, I don't know, maybe this is just black. Just get some shade in here. That's what I could do. That's exactly what I could do. Let me make this a little bit darker. And a little bit closer to the color that the man is. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. He's a mighty, mighty good man. And then we just... Let's try again. Let's choose a different brush. Sounds like my wife is up and about. Texture. I think we are done for this morning. And I will save my work. And wait. I lied. I'm not done yet. I'm going to... It's just fucking around at this point. But you get the idea. Just fucking around. Just make sure there's contrast. Yeah, see? Yeah. Okay. That ear's bugging me, but I'm not going to fix it because we're done. I'm saying I'm done for now. I'm going to save this. I'm going to now that I look at it, there's a lot of things to fix, but this is rough. this is not the final. So things. It might be dramatically changed when the client sees it. He says, "Oh no, that's not what I wanted at all." Oh, excuse me. But I'm going to stop streaming. I will thank all of you for joining me. If I do put this up on YouTube and you're watching it on YouTube, like and subscribe. Thanks, Summer Evening. Yes, throw up the image on Discord. And I'm going to press end stream. Thanks a lot. Have a good Saturday. Check out CamCon if you can. Con. Goodbye.